गुड मॉर्निंग. मागच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण हा टॉपिक इलॅस्टिसिटी सुरू केलेला आहे आणि ह्या टॉपिकमध्ये आपण इलॅस्टिसिटी म्हणजे काय त्याचं डेफिनेशन बघितलेलं आहे. त्याचबरोबर आपण इलॅस्टिक बॉडी म्हणजे काय त्याचं डेफिनेशन, आपण स्ट्रेस म्हणजे काय त्याचं डेफिनेशन आणि स्ट्रेनचं डेफिनेशन बघितलेलं आहे. तर ह्या व्हिडिओ लेक्चरमध्ये आपण स्ट्रेस आणि स्ट्रेन ह्यांचे टाइप्स बघणार आहोत. वी आर गोइंग टू सी द टाइप्स ऑफ stress and strain. The first type of stress and strain here is the longitudinal stress and strain. This type of stress produces change in length of the body. Now consider a body of say length L and is subjected to a force F in the downward direction as shown in the figure. Now this force will bring about an elongation in the body. So the length of the body will increase by some amount. Now along with this applied force, a restoring force will be developed within the body which will try to restore the length of the body, which is called as the restoring force. Now this restoring force developed within the body is responsible for the stress produced in the body. And the change in length which is seen in the figure is responsible for the strain produced in the body. So in the last video lecture we have seen that stress is defined as the restoring force per unit area and strain is defined as it is change in dimension upon original dimension. Now if this body to which the force is applied has a cross sectional area A, then the stress will be equal to restoring force upon the cross sectional area A, and the strain will be equal to change in dimension upon original dimension. Here the length of the body is changing and the change in length is shown in the figure as delta L. So the strain will be equal to delta L upon original dimension, that is original length, which will be equal to L. So here the strain of the body is equal to change in dimension, that is change in length, which is equal to delta L upon original length L, and the stress is equal to force upon area, where F is the restoring force and A is the cross sectional. Thus the stress and strain corresponding to the change in length of the body are called as longitudinal stress and strain. There is one more name to this stress and strain. This can also be called as tensile stress and tensile strain. The second type of stress and strain we are going to see is the volume stress and strain. So this stress, as you can guess, produces a change in volume, and the corresponding strain is called as the volume strain. To understand this concept, let's consider a spherical body, and say this spherical body is immersed in a liquid. So here the spherical body is immersed in a liquid which is in a container. So you can see in the figure that the spherical body is immersed in liquid. Say the surface area of this spherical body is A. Now as seen in the figure, this spherical body experiences force from all the directions. Say this force is F. Now this force F is acting on the surface area of the spherical body from all the directions. So this spherical body experiences a compression and there is a change in volume of the body. Now if the initial volume of the body is V, it will experience a change in its volume. See the figure again. The spherical body immersed in the liquid experiencing a force F. The spherical body has a surface area A. Initial volume of the spherical body is V, and when it is subjected to force F, its volume changes by dV. So change in volume of the body is dV. So this stress which produces change in volume of the body is called as volume stress, and the corresponding change in dimension or change in volume produced is called as strain. So the volume stress can be written down as stress is equal to F, the force applied on the area A. So F by A is the stress. Now this also can be written down as it is the pressure applied on the spherical body. So stress can also be written down as it is the pressure on the spherical body as P. And also the corresponding strain, which is equal to change in dimension upon original dimension. So here the volume of the spherical body undergoes a change dV, and so strain will be equal to dV, the change in volume, upon the original volume V. The third type of stress and strain is the shear stress and strain, or it is also called as shearing stress and strain. This stress produces a shear in the body, that is, the body undergoes change in shape, and the corresponding stress and strain are called as shear stress and shear strain. Now consider a cubical body like this, which is going to be subjected to a force F. Now see the figure carefully. A tangential force is applied to the topmost layer of the block and the bottommost layer is fixed. Because of this force, a lateral displacement will occur in the body and the layers of the body will shift in a horizontal direction. Because of the applied force, the body will experience a change in shape as shown in the figure. Say the tangential force applied to the topmost layer of the block is F, and the area of the topmost layer is, say, A. Because of the lateral shift of the layers, the bottommost layer has no displacement, and the displacement goes on increasing as we go from the bottommost layer to the topmost layer. Say the angle through which the body has experienced the lateral shift is, say, theta. We say that the body is subjected to a shear stress, and the strain produced in the body is called as shear strain. So writing down the formulas for shear stress and strain. So the shear stress is equal to the applied tangential force upon the area of the topmost layer of the body. So stress is equal to F by A, tangential force upon the area on which the force is applied, and the corresponding strain is equal to the lateral shift of the topmost layer divided by the distance of the topmost layer from the fixed layer. So that is equal to tan of the angle through which the body is displaced. So it will be equal to tan theta. Now as the angle theta is very small, this can be approximately written down as theta. So strain, shear strain can be written down as theta. So in this video lecture, we have seen the three types of stress and strain. One is longitudinal stress and strain, second is volume stress and strain, and third is shearing stress and strain. We have seen the formulas for all the three stress and strain types. Thank you.